start here. Okay, so do we want to go get the horn or do we want to go into Enk'ilah?
Enk'ilah.
Alright. Into the Scourge City, she says. Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings. It may just be called Wild Wings here. It may be the same chain. But they have a similar thing where they have like 27 different sauces or something, and they have a choice between
It's the lower horn half. We may as well get it here.
yeah, they have a choice between liquid sauces and powder, which is kind of interesting.
Gurgle boggles key.
Well,
Yeah, it's got mango habanero. I don't know if they have them in New York though. But I got it a couple times in Ohio.
You're a liar. You've never been to Ohio.
No, that's not true.
Black Trice's favorite city is actually in Ohio.
What?
Yeah, he really likes Cleveland. That's his favorite baseball team.
Hell. Wait.
What am I helping with?
It isn't reopened for me yet.
But it says that you got the lower horn.
Oh wait. Oh, okay.
You're a fucking loser.
Oh. I'm a bit tired.
Sasser is a liar.
You know what? In a competitive Overwatch game, this guy asked me, like, what accent is that? And I'm like, me? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, well, I don't know. I'm like, from New York. Didn't we need to equip the cloak?
Maybe.
Yeah, there we go. Now it is equipped. That's cool looking.
Look at the effect this has on us.
Spire of Decay.
I like how it's like scout and there's nothing in here.
There's an actual cloak on us.
Yeah. So
yeah.
This is a Scourge city. This is the temple city of Enk'ilah. It has no real lore significance that I can give you other than it exists in the boring tundra.
Oh, orange watermelon's in my chat.
Hello, orange watermelon.
Long time no see. So I haven't been playing much WoW lately either. Orange says, I've been tempted to start up WoW again too. Can never get away entirely. Isn't that the truth? What are we looking for? Oh, here. Wait, no. That's the door.
I suspect we might have to go...
Oh, it's up. It's up.
Yeah. That's alright. We got to show people the lower part. Anyway, so this is the spire. Not overly exciting, I know.
Yeah, mostly nowadays I'm playing Overwatch, some FF14, though I'm a lazy piece of shit.
I need to play more FF14. I used to get mango habanero and Asian zing wings with onion rings.
Yes, mango habanero.
The hell are
Man
Asian
after
zing
my own
wings?
heart.
You're not a fan of
I'm
onion
pretty sure
rings.
there's monsters in here, but because of our cloak, we don't have to deal with them.
It's true. Actually, I really like onion rings.
I do like onion rings, but not in a large quantity or not if they're too salty.
Yeah. There's a restaurant we have here. I'm not sure if it's in the States because like every American I talk to about it is like, what the fuck is that? But it's called A&W. Do you guys have A&W in New York?
Like root beer?
Yeah, it's the root beer company. It's actually a restaurant.
I don't know if we actually have the restaurant. We might. Oh, Orange is also addicted to Overwatch. Awesome. What's your favorite hero or heroes?
And why is it Symmetra?
And why is it Symmetra?
I don't ask that to make fun of you because Symmetra is amazing. Let's go get the other half of the horn.
Yeah, Symmetra is.
Symmetra is my favorite hero.
Yeah, I'm excited for her rework. It's really gonna be interesting.
I'm excited to never be able to play her.
What?
Because of her rework.
Oh. No.
Okay, Where is... Why... Where is... Oh,
The
he's in
horn
this one.
is this way.
Yeah, I was like...
It keeps telling me that, like, the shroud, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, God.
I should equip my other shroud. There we go.
Oh, it actually was a cape. I thought it was just a buff.
No, I don't equip your cape. Yeah, it's weird like that.
Zarya / Moira main. Pick tanks because my teams never had the balls to bully the other team otherwise. Oh my god, I hear that.
You say Zarya?
Zarya / Moira.
I play Moira a lot lately, but I'm not very good with Zarya. AW that was common in Michigan was mainly a hot dog. Yeah, they don't really have... I think they do serve hot dogs, but it's mainly a burger place here. They got what they call the burger family and the chubby chicken menu.
I like Zarya. I just wish teams were better about, like, understanding how Zarya works and, like, the kind of things she needs. Like, I'll bubble someone who needs help, and then they'll just, like, hide. I'm like,
yeah.
no, it's okay, I got you.
I've been expecting.
But, I like Diva.
Chieftain Wintergale listens to you describe your observations. The information you've gathered will help us to plan our assault on the Temple City. We'll need to find a way to defeat the officers you identified and get into the Necropolis. I'd like to point out to you, I didn't see anyone. Within the spires you described dwell the main lieutenants of the Scourge leader, the High Priests. Not only do they command the Scourge forces, but they also hold the key to the Necropolis above and their master. An endless stream of Scourge minions will overrun us if we can't find and defeat their leader. I cannot leave my people defenseless, however. Much Derb might want to bring the fight to the enemy. It falls to you, Miro and Liminal, to slay the high priests and take the scrolls they hold. So, back in the day, they actually made you run back to the quest giver to turn in the quest. Nowadays, they just pop something up saying, hey, the quest is done. I'm speaking to you telepathically.
Sometimes.
Yeah. From the beginning of Council, the Chieftain Wintergale should assemble our mighty warriors and attack our enemy at their base. My advice has fallen on deaf ears, and he has proven that he'd rather tiptoe around according to Sage Aries' plans. I'll wait no longer. If Chieftain Wintergale is too cowardly to send our warriors into battle, perhaps you'd be willing to show him that a direct attack can succeed. Storm the Temple City of Enk'ilah and slay all in your path, Miro and Luminal. Alright.
Walk with the earth, mother.
And Sage Aries.
I've been expecting you.
The presence of plague cauldrons within the temple city of Enk'ilah worries me greatly, Luminal. It's clear that Chieftain Wintergale trusts your judgment and your knowledge of our enemy. Would you help me deal with the cauldrons as you help the chieftain carry out his plans in the temple city? I've prepared a totem which will attack and neutralize the contents of the cauldrons. All you must do is locate the cauldrons and use the totem near each. Each scourge weapon we destroy brings us closer to victory.
Winds be at your back.
So what she
Okay.
just described is how toxicology actually works. They take a totem, they lay it beside what's poisoned, and they draw out the poison, and the toxicologist has to fight that poison.
That's not true. Were you able to find the horn? Was the legend true? Fyra accepts the pieces of the horn from you and begins trying to fit them together. Stormhoof would be proud of you, Luminal. Perhaps when we've dealt with the scourge, I will take the horn with me on a pilgrimage to Stormhoof's tomb.
May the eternal sun shine.
Okay.
There's a quest here.
Oh,
Okay, she's...
I don't have a quest here. It might be the RP. I may have finished it before you.
That could be, yeah.
How may I aid
Yep,
you?
that was precisely it.
Walk with the earth.
Alright, well that quest seems to be a dead end. Why did we make this? Okay, whatever.
Wait, she has another quest.
Oh, okay.
She really does.
My reputation with the Taunka went up by 250.
Nice. Yeah, I do get some shit for Symmetra, namely.
I never get shit for Symmetra.
In competitive, it's rough.
If I'm playing with PMF and people say stuff about Symmetra, I just ignore them and PMF fights with them.
I don't even play Symmetra on attack unless it's like control point.
Alright.
Not even like 2 CP, just King of the Hill. Sometimes. Oh, also I love Farah. Anyway, I have created and bound Alluvius using the Horn of Elemental Fury. You will respond to the horn's call when you stand near the southernmost sinkhole in the geyser fields. The quake Alluvius will unleash should collapse the Nerubian tunnels and put an end to their flanking attack. I wouldn't be surprised if the Nerubian commander showed himself after the quake. If the collapse of the tunnels doesn't break the back of their assault, the defeat of their leader surely will.
May the eternal sun
Alright, so this is related to Enk'ilah, because it's, their Nerubians are being sent from there, so we're gonna go do that first. And it's pretty close, it's just like right here.
Yeah. I actually stopped playing Sombra for a bit, because of, like, her hack kind of being bugged now.
Summoning Alluvius.
I'm summoning it.
Wouldn't it be great if Alluvius came and with you standing down there, it just killed you?
No.
Look at him punch the ground. And then that happens. Literally nothing. Where the hell's he gone?
We have to kill him. He'll come back.
Foolish elemental slave, you and your masters will pay for meddling. P, what are your... What?
Oh, sorry. Orange is asking, how is hack bugged? Hack is bugged by certain movements, like a target being knocked into the air, or a target putting a shield up even if the shield is not facing toward you and breaking the line of sight of the hack. And so this is because they added in like extra hack like checks when they added in the like 2-second cooldown for hack being broken, which is fine, completely fine, but the hack bugs make it really annoying. Have you unleashed Alluvius and destroyed the Nerubian assault? Your efforts against the Nerubians have given us a reprieve from the overwhelming Scourge assault. Thanks to your accomplishments, we can strike at the Scourge fortress to the northeast without fear of attack from the west. As for the horn, I will safeguard it until next we need its power. Stormhoof gave his life to secure the horn, and we cannot suffer its loss again.
Winds be at
Okay,
your
so
back.
I got these boots, the Chilled Greaves. Earlier I got the Earthborn Greaves. They give plus 9 critical strike. These ones are the exact same stats otherwise, but they also give plus 16 critical strike and plus 7 haste. The same item level, same everything, just randomly have a huge stat advantage over the same item level item. That's weird.
Also, the other thing is, I was still learning Sombra. I started her before she got buffed, for the record. I was liking her, but I was still in the process of like learning her, getting better at her when Brigitte came out, and then it was like really rough because Sombra hacking Brigitte is very worth it, but
Yeah, PMET's not that great at one-shotting tracers with Brigitte.
fuck off. I'm not talking about Brigitte, I'm talking about Sombra, but no, I'm not. I can never kill them. I don't know how. Anyway.
Sorry, ghouls. You're needed for this quest.
But yeah, now I've spent more time doing other things in the game, and I feel more comfortable with it. Especially now that there's like fewer Sombras. There was I played yesterday, it was like in Numbani, and my team won, but there was a Sombra on the enemy team, and I was playing Lucio for a while, but my team was shit, so then I swapped to like Widowmaker. Anyway, we won. So then afterwards, the Sombra was like, "How was my Sombra?" And I said, "It's okay, you know, keep practicing, and it's not bad." And then next round, it's Bonnie, and we're defending. So I picked Sombra, and I pretty much like fucked her Sombra like a lot.
Hey, man on the grassy knoll. P says he's been trying to get good at Doomfist because he's an asshole.
Ugh. I cannot play Doomfist for the life of me. I have like a 90-minute guide to comprehensively playing Doomfist like in my YouTube watch later list. But oh god, I don't know. We have to go up there and cleanse the cauldrons, so we should probably do that.
But there's ghouls. Apparently we have to specifically kill ghouls.
Oh. Yeah, that's true. But maybe there's ghouls by the cauldrons.
It's possible. I've just been seeing these ones and have been fighting them.
Yeah. But I've also been playing like some Tracer lately, and
How's it going, Noel?
I was feeling sad because I was like, well, it seems like I'm better at Tracer than I am at Sombra, and I have like second most played time on Sombra.
Noel tried to play Doomfist as well. Look at that, we got lots of Doomfist love in the stream.
What the fuck?
P says...
Kinda hate Doomfist players.
P says, Tracers are annoying as fuck. What are you talking about? We had that one Doomfist who was awesome.
Well.
We were at 66.
Yeah, I remember that guy. But... yeah, I forgot what was just said. Oh, Tracers are annoying? Yeah, that's their job. That's literally their job. Same with Sombra.
P says, trying to land a fist is hard. Shake my head. Have to knock up before I can actually do it.
Well, that's certainly part of it.
Noel, did you get good? Noel says Reaper's his boy.
Oh, really? I've tried Reaper because I heard it was like a decent way to climb in like the lower ranks of competitive, but he's not my style at all.
I like playing Moira because I can just DPS the whole time and no one notices.
Fuck off. God, I had Moira in competitive that did that, and then I like kept getting demeched as D.Va, and like so quickly, and I was just like, Moira, are you throwing your healing order about? And then the guy's like, I'm not that kind of Moira. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, but I'm getting demeched, so could you please do that? Because yeah, we fucking lost that game, and we really shouldn't have, because it was an Eichenwald, and the enemy team on attack had pushed the cart only through the first checkpoint, and we couldn't do better than that. Oh my god, this gargoyle's attacking. Anyway,
Gary the Gargoyle.
so then at the end, he's like, "See, I have this card for all my limbs." And I'm like, "Yeah, but you're first and foremost a healer, and you didn't heal,
It's funny, B.
and we lost because of that."
Get back here. Trade there's 3 ghouls.
Okay.
It's funny you mentioned that, B. You know what hero I actually have a fairly easy time beating divas with?
Symmetra?
Symmetra.
Yeah, same.
Because they are large and I run around them or jump on top of them and then they lose track of me and then I got my beam.
They don't seem to expect it.
They don't. It's like those roadhogs. You know, you remember those clips I have of all the roadhogs who who fucking run away from me and I'm in Symmetra? I wish I'd have been able to clip it because we were in a no limits match and I was Symmetra and I was fighting 2 roadhogs at once and they couldn't kill me.
Oh man.
The one in chat was like, "Why won't you die?"
Yeah, I had a roadhog say that to me when I was playing Brigitte. He was like, "She won't die." Like, it's true. Just Brigitte things. He said it's like it's hard to 1v1 her, but like a roadhog has great self-sustain as well, so. And I think there was someone else also attacking me, and I still wouldn't die. So
Yeah.
that's something.
So I'm working on doing good boops with Brigitte. I managed to boop a Doomfist into the river in Rialto. He
I like Rialto.
yeah, he did his uppercut into the air by the payload, and as he was coming down, I booped him into the river. I booped the Lucio into the river. A Winston leaped into the group, and I knocked him into the river.
Oh, we could have just killed these guys. God damn it.
Well, you know, it happens. And then with Moira, I've been trying to fade better, but unfortunately, it doesn't activate. Like I guess I try to cut it too close, and it doesn't activate when I want it to.
That happens, actually, with some abilities that work like that.
Yeah, Brigitte is strong in 1v1. Yeah, that's the point of her. Is
She's too strong 1v1.
Except, don't try to go 1v1 with a Reinhardt. You're not gonna win.
I mean,
Unless you're really good, because I can't 1v1 Reinhardts.
yeah. Some Reinhardts are really bad.
Yeah.
1v1 a Reinhardt as Farah. There's an idea.
You know what's great is when you're on the high ground and there's a Mei and a Rein's charging and they use their wall and it lifts the Reinhardt up in the air and his charge pins you.
What?
Yeah, that's a lovely feeling.
Arena says, I have 1v1 Reinhardt.
As Brigitte?
No, he doesn't play Brigitte. He hates her.
Yeah, I was specifically talking about Brigitte.
Oh,
Arena.
1v1ing Reinhardt as Brigitte is usually nothing.
I can't win as Brigitte. He wrecks me.
Oh. No, he, like, the shield, you just break it, and then...
Yeah, I can break his shield and like such, but if it's just me
What was
versus
the
him,
point of that?
I don't know.
Were we supposed to kill that before killing him, maybe?
Maybe.
This McCree.
As McCree, yeah, you just stun him and then fan the hammer and he dies. Well, he should.
I don't know if it does enough damage, but maybe if you hit his head.
Yeah, if you fan the hammer at his head. Hey, stay hydrated, bot. You're a bit late today.
Starting my stream.
I like using Orisa against Reinhardts because they'll charge and I'll just have my harden up and he'll just ram
Called
in.
Fortify for the record,
Yeah, but the Pokemon is called Harden.
which does not remotely the same thing.
It raises the defense and that's what Fortify does. And in Pokemon, it makes you harder to move in the anime. I mean, a pincer broke its pincers on Ash's Metapod. That's where you're wrong, Sasori. I fanned the hammer, a tracer, and lost. I'm just that bad. Alright, fair enough.
Looking for
Alright, I'm talking to Durham, Eyeside.
Oh, okay.
You have proven you're fearless and demonstrated your prowess in combat. I believe you would make a fine Taunka warrior. Only wish the chieftain had the same understanding. We are fortunate to catch you as an ally in our struggle to evacuate the village before it is overrun by the scourge. Alright,
How may I aid you?
Sage Airy.
Sage Airy accepts the totem from you. Did the totem work? Its preparation required ancient magics the sages haven't used in generations. Of all the knowledge passed down, only a fraction of it remains in use today.
Ancestors watch
Okay,
over you.
and this dude.
the winds.
We must get into that Necropolis if we're to break through the scourge and clear a path to the villagers. Chieftain Wintergale reads the words written on the scrolls. Shabtir Baksukan. Words of the ancient, harsh language used by the Nerubians, and apt ones at that. The servant bows to the master's authority. These are the words that will gain you entrance into the Necropolis. Breaking through. On the lowest tier of the temple city, there is a grey altar bathed in light. Step into it to gain entry to the dread necropolis Naxxanar. Be cautious, Miro. Prince Valinar will certainly be defended by his personal retainers, who will give their lives to keep you from ascending to the top level of the necropolis. You must find your way through the necropolis to this prince's seat. If you fail to defeat him, Miro, I fear my people will never know the safety Ice Mist
We
offers.
shall meet again.
Silky, you're gonna go eat? Oh no. Oh well. Well, enjoy your food. Man on the grassy knoll says, I got fed up with Doomfist. He's just pointless.
Pointless.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't like Brigitte, Doomfist is not pointless.
Yeah, I have a hard time beating Doomfists as, sorry. Anyway, I have a hard time beating, Doomfist as Brigitte. I mean, I can, but it's rare.
Orange says, what made you want to read all the quest text? I don't want to read it. Miro does. It's for, like, we're doing a whole, like, level 1 through max level thing, with no heirlooms except for those that don't give us experience bonuses.
So, the focus of my stream is primarily for story, and always has been, and that's not going to be any different for Warcraft. So we are currently just going through the story.
Yeah.
Quest text is part of that.
Miro is very into lore. Also, if you don't like Doomfist, Sombra counters him very hard.
Yes, like when he's trying to be cheeky and jump over parts of the map that have fall damage, you can hack him mid jump and he'll just fall to his death.
Or just hack him and he has no fucking abilities except for his shitty ammo.
I'm pretty certain he doesn't have any fucking abilities even when he's not hacked though.
Oh.
Hey look, it's Luthia on the vial. So this, guys, is Necropolis. It is Naxxanar. It is one of the main... Think of them as, if you're Star Wars fans, they're basically the Star Destroyers of the Scourge. It's like the home base of the... Anyway, it's like the home base of the Scourge. They can even fly these things around. Hanzo Rex Doomfist also.
Hanzo wrecks a lot of things right now, but I mean, you could argue any kind of sniper can wreck Doomfist if they're far away and can shoot him in the head.
Hey look, it's Vanthrin the Merciless.
But he can reach distances very quickly.
P. Actually, everybody in channel, I recommend you checking out a channel on YouTube called Rapida. They post Overwatch moments, and you can see a lot of really, really awesome plays where you're just you're just like, how?
Once Valinar is slain.
Yeah, we gotta go up to the upper level.
Oh, we have to go. I see. Yeah, the videos also contain a lot of like silly like deaths and just dumb stuff that happens.
Yeah, it's a lot of funny stuff. It's pretty good.
I submitted some clips to them, but I'm thinking that maybe what? Anyway, I'm thinking maybe they weren't in a format that worked. The links and stuff. So I might just upload a bunch to YouTube.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Worth trying. Because I'm like, some of these are good.
I don't know, a good Hanzo beats Brigida. It can beat Brigida.
Oh yeah, well, her shield isn't too strong, so Hanzo is thankfully a well-timed counter. For her.
And here's
She
Prince
can't.
Valinar.
She can't close the distance. Thought he was supposed to be hard.
He might have been hard, I don't know. What are you getting attacked by? Oh.
The gargoyle.
Fair enough.
Just go like this.
Go like what? I don't see it.
Outside.
Oh.
I just jump down into the green, and then you walk out, and then you walk into the green again, and then you're free.
Hang on, I'll be down there in a sec.
Okay.
I did it. I'm out. Now I'm getting attacked. Fucking asshole.
Snooze, you lose.
What? How's that me snoozing? I stepped to the portal! They try, but the Hanzos never win. What?
Dribbling.
This guy dropped a Spire of Blood.
Oh shit.
As you inspect the captured blood vial, you realize its contents are still warm. The victim must have just been bled and may still be alive. What use could the Scourge have for blood? Perhaps they've never shown an interest in live prisoners in the past. Perhaps if you can locate the source of the blood, you'll be able to discover what the Scourge is planning. Yeah, that's gotta be in the city somewhere.
Oh, it's a good thing that attacked you.
Yeah. It was fate.
It may have to do with that blood orb.
There's a good chance of that, actually. Is it upstairs or is it downstairs?
Down.
Yeah. How do you feel about these necromancers?
I don't care.
So the fun fact about these necromancers actually is that they still use the same model they did in Warcraft.
Looking for something
3.
special?
How did you find me? The Taunka snow tracker appears weak and barely responds to you. I haven't long. Maybe you can stop them before. They're bleeding the prisoners, putting the blood in those globes. Grum's eyes close momentarily, and he leans his head back. The blood. Take it up to the Necropolis to feed blood prints. Grum gasps for breath. Promise you'll destroy blood globes. Bring word to Junik. The snow tracker collapses into unconsciousness. Destroy 5 blood globes.
We shall meet again.
There's 1. 2. 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Farah, though, I hate that hero. You don't like Farah? I like Farah.
What? Farah is awesome.
Yeah, Pop came to my channel complaining that Storm Arrow was more broken than Scatter Arrow. I'm like, what?
No. But Farah, like, there's a few heroes that I'm like, yep, that's balanced. And Farah's one of them. Like, a non-sarcastic. Yeah, exactly. Farah can carry games at lower ranks.
Farah's
So-
always been the bane of my existence, man on the grassy knoll says.
Well, get good. But yeah, at the lower ranks, if there's a Farah, sometimes there will be a halfway decent soldier. If you're lucky, I guess, you can force someone to swap to like Widowmaker, and like they might kill you, but they'll be kind of shit and not contributing much to the fight.
Greetings.
Yeah.
I fear they might have captured Grum, but I never thought they'd do such horrific things to him. I'd never seen a warrior survive while losing battle with the Scourge. Thank you for bringing me word of his fate, Mearow. He was a mighty warrior, and he will be remembered as such.
Go in peace.
Well, one thing with Farah is that I feel Moira's biotic grasp on her is like
Greetings.
too long of a range, because I'll be playing Farah and Moira will be able to still like sap me from like a long ways away.
With the prince defeated, the Scourge presence in Borean Tundra is broken. I have no illusions that they will stay away for long, which is why I must focus on preparing Durham to lead the villagers on to their way to Ice Mist. The chieftain shakes his head slowly. For all the disagreements I've had with Durham, I trust his judgment and his abilities. I cannot bring myself to abandon Taunka, so I will defend it until I am slain. Okay, that's weird. The fall of Taunka Village. We are lost, Miro. This place has been our home for many generations, but it is no longer safe. There remains only death. Death and a memory of what used to be. I have called for the evacuation of Taunka. All remaining Taunka must leave at once and make their way to our capital city, Ice Mist, located in the Dragonblight. Wintergale points east. You must help get my people to safety, Miro. Mother Toranuk awaits you at the village gates. Hurry! The Scourge closes in from all sides.
Ancestors watch over.
Grand Man on the grassy knoll says, ouch, Wintrig, you cut me real deep just then.
Sorry. The other thing about low ranks and Farah is that if there's a Torp or a Bastion, it can cause a lot of problems because usually your team is too shit to handle it, and so then like if you come in trying to do work, Torp or Bastion is just gonna like focus you. Unless the Bastion is too stupid to look up, which I've encountered. Is this a woman?
Yep. Her name
Mother
is...
Tornuk wipes her tears away. There was once a time when I could walk across the tundra and the snow would fill my view as far as I could see. The snow has left us. Snow is right over there, signaling that our time here has come to an end. We leave behind Taunka village and the Borean tundra with many happy memories. Mother Tornuk whimpers. Perhaps the future will welcome our return, along with the snow. It's right over there. The path across Transborea to the east is the only way to reach the Dragonblight. Many perils await you as you make your journey across the tundra. Beware the Scourge and its influence upon the beasts of the land. Rumors have started to spread about our very own Taunka brothers and sisters rising from the dead and attacking caravans on their way to the Dragonblight. Defend your caravan and get the evacuees to safety. Warhook Iceborne waits for you across the bridge leading into the
May
Dragonblight.
the eternal
Huh.
sun
I
shine.
like how they call it the Dragonblight.
Okay, can't fly. Don't. Just don't.
Why?
We've done this like 3 times now.
Oh, I'm escorting someone.
Yeah. So there's been 2 escort quests. This is the 3rd in Borean Tundra so far, where they give us an NPC and we gotta lead them to a location. And both times, Wintrig, the first time I did as well, flew away and just lost the NPC.
Yeah. There's a lot of ways to counter Farah, though. Somber counter Farah.
P the Magic D says, "Is she wrong though, Noel?"
No.
And Noel says, "I mean, no."
Thank you.
Bastions can look up, P says.
Stop. Look out. Oh, there's a guy way behind us. Better watch out for that.
Better stop and fight him. Make sure he can't chase us too far.
Like, I figure Soldier is the easiest, like, entry-level hit scan in ways. So usually if I'm countered, like, by a hit scan, it's a Soldier. Or, like, if someone ult, but, like, yeah, whatever, it's an ult. Like an ult, like, Visor or Deadeye. If I'm not fast enough. Which I'm usually not.
Yeah, I've been trying to practice Moira's Fade to get away from a lot of ults.
They're pausing again. I don't think I can make it.
I don't think I can cross this bridge. But we'll cross this bridge when we come to it.
She never said that.
It's true.
But yeah, when a Torb sets up a turret in certain locations on certain maps, it can be a pain in the ass because, like, as soon as you get in sight to try to throw rockets at it, it'll also be shooting you. Oh, now come quickly?
Alright.
Jesus Christ.
So, we're going to turn this in, but we're going to go back and finish the 2 questions we still have in Borean Tundra.
Oh, I'm still with her.
Greetings.
I guess it doesn't matter, huh?
No.
Fuck you.
Ice Mist is no more. She is quite kind, you know. If it were not for your emissary, the surviving refugees may not have been given up hope, or may have given up hope. While she may not be Taunka by birthright, the tribe has been taken to her as a village elder for the time being. If you are who I think you are, please go and pay Emissary Brightfoot a visit inside the refugee camp. She's been waiting for you.
Farewell.
Alright, we'll hang on to this quest and do that later. That's where we'll start when we get to Dragonblade.
Sure.
Alright, let me reset my recording.